Following the untimely death of James Dean, a surprising memento came to light among his possessions, hinting at the true identity of his soulmate. The actor's time in Hollywood may have been brief, but the scandal and mystery surrounding his life have ensured his enduring fame. With a seemingly endless list of rumored affairs and a private life shrouded in secrecy, James Dean's story remains one of the wildest celebrity tales in history. Delve into the intrigue and discover the truth behind this classic Hollywood icon. Was his fate marked by curses, or was it something more? The answers lie in the shadows of his past. Born on February 8, 1931 in Marion, Indiana, James Dean's early life was marked by humble beginnings. His father, Winton Dean, and mother, Mildred Wilson Dean, tried their hand at bullfrog farming in Fairmont, Indiana, in an attempt to escape the financial hardships of the Great Depression. However, this venture ultimately proved unsuccessful. Young James Dean was particularly close to his mother, Mildred, who recognized and nurtured his creative talents. She introduced him to various forms of art, including the violin and dance, which sparked a lasting appreciation for poetry in the future actor. Unfortunately, Mildred passed away from cancer when James was only 9 years old, leaving a profound impact on him. After her death, James moved to live with his father and stepmother in Santa Monica, California. Despite the challenges he faced in his early life, James Dean's passion for the arts persisted. His mother's influence continued to resonate within him, shaping his future career and leaving an indelible mark on his life. The actor's early experiences, including his close relationship with his mother, would later become an intriguing part of his enduring legacy in the world of film. In 1938, the life of the future actor James Dean took a dramatic turn when his mother was diagnosed with uterine cancer. Her passing 2 years later, when Dean was only 9, left a deep impression on him. This tragic event marked the beginning of a series of challenges that would shape his life and career. After his mother's death, Dean's relationship with his father became strained. When he expressed his desire to study drama at UCLA, his father disapproved, leading to an estrangement between them. Despite this, Dean pursued his passion for acting, enrolling at UCLA in 1951. However, his father's disapproval weighed heavily on him, and he eventually dropped out of UCLA to focus fully on his acting career. This decision marked a turning point in his life, as he left behind the stability of formal education to chase his dreams in the unpredictable world of acting. The memory of his mother's death and his strained relationship with his father fueled his determination to succeed in his chosen field. Though he faced many obstacles along the way, James Dean persevered, eventually becoming one of the most celebrated actors of his time. His legacy continues to inspire aspiring actors to this day. After dropping out of college, James Dean moved in with radio director Rogers Brackett. Even though their relationship was considered scandalous at the time, Brackett played a crucial role in helping Dean get his start in show business. Brackett introduced Dean to people in the entertainment industry and helped him land his first acting gig, a bit part in a Pepsi commercial. Dean's career began to take off from there, and he eventually caught the attention of director Elia Kazan. Kazan was impressed by Dean's talent and thought he would be perfect for the lead role in the film adaptation of John Steinbeck's novel East of Eden. Steinbeck agreed, and Dean was cast in the part. East of Eden was a critical and commercial success, and Dean's performance was highly praised. The film marked a major turning point in his career and helped establish him as a rising star in Hollywood. Despite the challenges he faced in his personal life, Dean's talent and dedication to his craft shone through in his work. His performance in East of Eden remains a classic example of his ability to bring complex characters to life on the big screen. James Dean, the actor, had a deep romance with Italian actress Pier Angeli in 1955. However, their love was short-lived due to the disapproval of Angeli's mother. This disapproval led to the eventual end of their relationship, causing heartbreak for the two young stars. In the same year, James Dean's career reached new heights with his breakout roles in East of Eden and Rebel Without a Cause. These films showcased his raw talent and established him as a rising star in Hollywood. His portrayal of troubled teenagers in both films resonated with audiences and cemented his place in cinematic history. During the filming of East of Eden, Dean had a brief fling with co-star Natalie Wood. Their relationship was fleeting, but it added to the actor's growing reputation as a heartthrob. Tragically, 1955 was also the year that James Dean lost his life in a car accident at the young age of 24. His untimely death cut short a promising career and solidified his status as a cultural icon. Despite the brevity of his time in the spotlight, James Dean's impact on the film industry remains significant. His portrayal of complex and troubled characters in East of Eden and Rebel Without a Cause continues to inspire actors and filmmakers today. Meanwhile, his personal life, including his romance with Pier Angeli, adds to the enduring fascination with this classic Hollywood star. James Dean, the actor known for his brooding and rebellious roles, reportedly had a romantic involvement with none other than the iconic Marilyn Monroe. However, their relationship was far from smooth, with personal issues causing tension between them. Their connection was volatile, suggesting that their romantic entanglement may have been as intense as their individual personalities. Despite the tumultuous relationship with Monroe, Dean formed a profound friendship with Eartha Kitt. The two performers shared a deep connection, with Kitt considering Dean a confidant and soul brother. Their bond was so strong that Kitt even referred to Dean as her twin soul. Kitt and Dean met in the early 1950s, and their friendship lasted until Dean's untimely death in 1955. During their time together, they would often discuss their dreams, fears, and aspirations. Kitt once said that she and Dean were two souls trying to find their place in the world. Their friendship was not just a casual acquaintance. It was a deep and meaningful connection that lasted until the end of Dean's life. In fact, Kitt was one of the few people who knew about Dean's plans to race cars on the day of his fatal accident. Kitt once recalled a conversation she had with Dean about their futures. Dean told Kitt that he wanted to be remembered for his work and his contributions to the world of film. Kitt, on the other hand, wanted to be remembered for her music and her activism. Although their dreams and aspirations were different, Kitt and Dean shared a common bond: their passion for their craft and their desire to make a difference in the world. Their friendship was a testament to the power of connection and the impact that a single relationship can have on two lives. In the end, James Dean's legacy lives on through his films and the memories of those who knew him best. His friendship with Eartha Kitt is just one example of the many connections he made during his short but impactful life. And while his relationship with Marilyn Monroe may have been volatile, his friendship with Kitt was a shining example of the beauty and power of human connection. James Dean, the actor who became a symbol of youthful rebellion, had a passion for racing that ultimately led to his untimely death. On September 30th, 1955, Dean was driving his Porsche Spyder to a racing event when he collided with another car at a busy intersection. The actor was just 24 years old at the time of his death. Dean's love for fast cars was well known, and he had even competed in several races prior to his fatal crash. In fact, he was on his way to a race in Salina, California, when the accident occurred. Dean's Porsche Spyder, a sleek and powerful car, was rumored to be cursed, causing several accidents and injuries even after the actor's death. The car, which was custom built for Dean, was said to have been involved in a series of mishaps and accidents. After Dean's death, the car was sold to a doctor who was injured in a crash while driving it. The car was then sold to a racing driver who also crashed, breaking both his legs. The car was eventually retired from racing and displayed in a museum, where it reportedly caused a fire that damaged several other classic cars. Despite the rumors of its curse, Dean's Porsche Spyder remains an iconic symbol of the actor's life and career. The car, with its distinctive silver paint job and red leather interior, is instantly recognizable to fans of this classic film star. The legacy of James Dean lives on, not just through his films and his impact on popular culture, but also through the enduring fascination with his life and his untimely death. Even today, the story of the actor's final days and his cursed car continues to captivate audiences around the world. The actor James Dean, who starred in the classic film Rebel Without a Cause, is often associated with a curse due to the untimely deaths of many of the lead actors in the film. Dean himself tragically died in a car accident at the young age of 24, just before the film's release. In addition to the curse surrounding the film, there have been rumors of an alleged affair between James Dean and fellow actor Marlon Brando. However, Brando denied these claims and stated that he was not close to Dean. Despite these controversies, Rebel Without a Cause remains a beloved and influential film in American cinema. The film's exploration of teenage angst and rebellion resonated with audiences and has left a lasting impact on popular culture. James Dean's portrayal of the troubled teenager Jim Stark is considered one of his most iconic roles. His brooding and intense performance capture the attention of audiences and critics alike. The film's themes of rebellion and nonconformity were reflected in Dean's own life. He was known for his love of fast cars and his disregard for societal norms. Despite his short career, James Dean left a lasting legacy in the world of film. His untimely death only added to the myth and intrigue surrounding his persona. The rumors of an affair with Marlon Brando have further fueled the public's fascination with James Dean's life and career. However, the truth remains uncertain and the subject of speculation. In the end, James Dean's enduring legacy is his contribution to American cinema and his portrayal of the complex and troubled teenager in Rebel Without a Cause. The film remains a classic and a testament to the actor's talent and impact. It is a known fact that the actor James Dean had a few romantic connections during his short life. However, it was only after his untimely death that a pamphlet was discovered, revealing his plans to marry the Italian actress, Pier Angeli. The two had met on the set of East of Eden and began a romantic relationship, which was unfortunately cut short by Dean's passing. Interestingly, before his relationship with Pier Angeli, James Dean had confided in actress Elizabeth Taylor about a painful experience from his past. At the age of 11, Dean had been physically abused by a minister. This revelation came as a surprise to Taylor, who was close to the actor during the filming of Giant. Despite the challenges he faced in his personal life, James Dean left an indelible mark on the film industry with his iconic roles in Rebel Without a Cause, East of Eden, and Giant. His ability to portray complex and nuanced characters resonated with audiences and continues to do so to this day. It is worth noting that while James Dean's career was cut short, his impact on the film industry was significant. His innovative acting style and brooding persona captured the hearts of audiences and solidified his place as a classic Hollywood icon. The fact that he had planned to marry Pier Angeli and had confided in Elizabeth Taylor about his past abuse only adds to the intrigue surrounding this fascinating and enigmatic figure. James Dean's untimely death at the age of 24 in a car accident in 1955 cemented his status as a cultural icon. The actor, who only appeared in 3 films during his brief career, continues to captivate audiences even today. His life has been often reconstructed through rumors and second-hand accounts, adding to the myth and legend that surrounds him. Despite his early death, James Dean's influence on popular culture remains significant. His brooding good looks and rebellious image made him an instant heartthrob, and his performances in films like East of Eden and Rebel Without a Cause solidified his status as a talented actor. His portrayal of troubled teenagers resonated with audiences, and his ability to convey complex emotions with just a glance or a subtle gesture has been widely praised. The myth surrounding James Dean has only grown in the decades since his death. Numerous books, documentaries, and films have been made about his life and career, often focusing on his early death and the mystery that surrounds it. His image has been used to sell everything from clothing and accessories to cars and motorcycles, and he has been the subject of countless parodies and tributes. Despite the myth and legend that surrounds him, James Dean remains a fascinating figure. His talent and charisma are undeniable, and his influence on popular culture continues to be feuilleton even today. His films are considered classics, and his performances are studied by aspiring actors. The enduring appeal of James Dean can be attributed to many factors, but perhaps the most significant is his ability to connect with audiences. His portrayal of troubled teenagers and rebellious young men struck a chord with audiences, and his ability to convey complex emotions with just a glance or a subtle gesture made him a captivating performer. In the end, James Dean's legacy is not just about his films or his performances. It's about the way he lived his life and the impact he had on those around him. His untimely death may have immortalized him as a cultural icon, but it's his talent, charisma, and ability to connect with audiences that have ensured his enduring appeal. Once upon a time in the glamorous world of Hollywood, a young man named James Dean rose to fame for his extraordinary talent and captivating performances. Born on February 8, 1931, in Marion, Indiana, James showed an early interest in the arts, particularly in acting. After moving to California, James pursued his passion for acting and landed his first significant role in the television series General Electric Theater. However, it was his groundbreaking performance in the film East of Eden that truly catapulted him to stardom. His portrayal of Cal Trask earned him an Academy Award nomination, making him one of the youngest nominees in history. James's career was cut short when he tragically died in a car accident on September 30th, 1955, at the young age of 24. Despite his short-lived career, James left an indelible mark on the film industry, becoming a cultural icon and inspiring generations of actors. His next film, Rebel Without a Cause, was released posthumously and cemented his status as a symbol of youth rebellion and nonconformity. James's portrayal of Jim Stark resonated with audiences and solidified his place in cinematic history. James Dean's legacy continues to inspire and captivate audiences to this day. His ability to convey complex emotions and raw vulnerability on screen has left an enduring impact on the film industry and will forever be cherished by fans around the world. Though his time in the spotlight was brief, James Dean's influence transcends generations and remains as powerful as ever. Born on February 8, 1931, in Marion, Indiana, James Dean's early life was marked by a series of moves due to his father's job. The family finally settled in Santa Monica, California, when Dean was 9. His mother, Mildred, who encouraged his creativity and love for art, passed away when he was only 15, leaving a significant impact on him. Dean's father sent him to live with his aunt and uncle in Fairmount, Indiana, after his mother's death. It was here that he developed an interest in acting, participating in school plays, and joining the drama club. His aunt, Hortense Winslow, played a crucial role in nurturing his talent, encouraging him to pursue his passion for the stage. Later, Dean moved to California to live with his father and attend college. He enrolled in Santa Monica College, where he took acting classes and caught the attention of James Whitmore, a well-known actor and acting coach. Whitmore recognized Dean's potential and became a mentor, helping him refine his acting skills and guiding him towards a professional career. In 1951, Dean landed his first acting role in a Pepsi commercial, which led to other small parts in television shows and films. He also began studying at the Actors Studio in New York City, where he met and learned from influential figures such as Lee Strasberg, a prominent acting coach, and Elia Kazan, a renowned film director. Throughout his short but impactful career, James Dean was inspired by various artists, including Marlon Brando, a pioneer of method acting, and Montgomery Clift, an acclaimed actor known for his intense and emotional performances. These influences, along with his mentors and early experiences, shaped James Dean into the iconic actor he is remembered as today. Growing up in rural Indiana, James Dean's early life was far removed from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. However, a significant moment in his teenage years sparked his passion for acting. At the age of 15, Dean's mother passed away, leaving him in the care of his father, who sent him to live with his aunt and uncle in Fairmount, Indiana. There, he found solace in drama and sports, particularly in his high school's production of Finian's Rainbow. In this play, Dean was cast as the male lead, Woody Mahoney, a role that allowed him to express himself and connect with the audience on a deeper level. His performance left a lasting impression on his classmates and teachers who recognized his raw talent and natural charisma. This experience ignited a fire within James Dean, fueling his desire to pursue a career in acting. After graduating from high school, he moved to California to study theater and eventually landed roles in films such as East of Eden, Rebel Without a Cause, and Giant, solidifying his status as a cultural icon and a symbol of teenage rebellion. James Dean's passion for acting was born out of a need to express himself and connect with others. His unforgettable performances continue to inspire and captivate audiences, leaving a lasting impact on the world of cinema. Born in 1931, James Dean's early life was marked by financial struggles. His father's job as a dental technician didn't provide much stability, and the family moved around frequently. At the age of 9, Dean's mother passed away, leaving him in the care of his father, who sent him to live with his aunt and uncle in Indiana. Despite these challenges, Dean found solace in the arts. He became involved in high school plays and discovered a passion for acting. However, the local community was skeptical of his dreams. They saw little opportunity for success in the entertainment industry, especially for someone from a small town in Indiana. Undeterred, Dean worked odd jobs to save money for acting lessons in California. At 18, he moved to Los Angeles to pursue his dream. But he faced rejection after rejection. He even considered giving up and returning home. However, Dean's resilience paid off. He found work as a television actor and eventually caught the eye of film director Elia Kazan. Kazan cast Dean in the film East of Eden, which became a critical and commercial success. Despite his success, Dean remained humble and dedicated to his craft. He continued to push boundaries and challenge himself, taking on complex roles that showcased his versatility as an actor. In 1955, Dean starred in Rebel Without a Cause, which cemented his status as a cultural icon. Tragically, Dean died in a car accident later that same year, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire and captivate audiences to this day. Through determination, hard work, and a refusal to give up, James Dean overcame early obstacles and achieved greatness in the face of skepticism and adversity. After a series of small roles, James Dean's breakthrough moment came with his part in the film East of Eden, released in 1955. Director Elia Kazan saw something special in Dean, later saying he had the courage to be himself, to be unique. He was a very strong, very powerful, very talented person. In East of Eden, Dean played Cal Trask, a character with a complex relationship with his father. His raw and intense performance left a lasting impression on both audiences and critics. Critic Bosley Crowther of the New York Times wrote, James Dean, as Cal, gives a disturbing and challenging performance, full of restless and unsuppressible energy. This groundbreaking role earned Dean his first and only Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. Unfortunately, he passed away before the award ceremony, making him the only actor to receive a posthumous nomination in this category. Later that same year, Dean starred in Rebel Without a Cause, which further solidified his status as a cultural icon. His portrayal of Jim Stark, a troubled teenager, resonated with the youth of the time and continues to influence popular culture today. Director Nicholas Ray, who worked with Dean on Rebel Without a Cause, said he had a kind of purity that was very rare. He was a very special person, and I think that's what people responded to. Despite his untimely death at the age of 24, James Dean's career-defining performances in East of Eden and Rebel Without a Cause left an indelible mark on Hollywood and continue to inspire actors and filmmakers today. James Dean, a name synonymous with rebellion and brooding intensity, brought a unique approach to his acting process. Rather than following traditional methods, he drew from his personal experiences and emotions to create authentic and captivating performances. Born on February 8, 1931, in Marion, Indiana, Dean's early life was marked by frequent moves and the loss of his mother at a young age. These experiences shaped his introverted and sensitive nature, which later became the foundation of his acting style. Unlike many actors of his time, Dean rejected the idea of method acting, which focused on immersing oneself in a character's background and psyche. Instead, he believed in channeling his own feelings and reactions into his roles. This approach allowed him to bring a raw, genuine quality to his performances, making them resonate with audiences. In his breakout role in East of Eden, Dean's character, Cal Trask, embodied the actor's own struggles with acceptance and identity. Dean's ability to tap into his own emotions resulted in a portrayal that was both intense and vulnerable, leaving a lasting impact on viewers. Similarly, in Rebel Without a Cause, Dean's character, Jim Stark, mirrored the actor's own feelings of isolation and longing for connection. Dean's performance resonated with teenagers of the 1950s who saw themselves in his portrayal of a confused and misunderstood youth. Dean's untimely death at the age of 24 solidified his status as a cultural icon. His legacy continues to influence actors and filmmakers today, as his unique approach to acting serves as a testament to the power of authenticity and personal experience in storytelling. James Dean's influence on Hollywood is immeasurable. His brooding, rebellious persona in films like Rebel Without a Cause and East of Eden left a lasting impact on American cinema. According to Peter Burnett, a film professor at Dartmouth College, James Dean changed the way we think about masculinity in the 1950s. Dean's innovative acting style, characterized by raw emotion and intense vulnerability, inspired countless actors who followed. As Martin Sheen, himself an accomplished actor, Once noted, James Dean was the first actor who dared to show vulnerability on screen. He paved the way for actors like me. Beyond his acting, Dean's fashion sense also had a profound impact on youth culture. His iconic red jacket, white t-shirt, and blue jeans ensemble became a symbol of teenage rebellion, and is still widely emulated today. Moreover, Dean's untimely death at the age of 24 only served to solidify his legend. As director Steven Spielberg once said, James Dean's life was cut tragically short, but his influence on cinema and popular culture has endured for generations. In the words of film critic Roger Ebert, James Dean's performances are still capable of breaking your heart, even after all these years. Indeed, Dean's impact on the industry and his influence on subsequent generations of actors and filmmakers is a testament to his enduring legacy. Beyond his successful acting career, James Dean was known for his passion for racing and his deep interest in social issues. Dean was born in 1931 in Marion, Indiana, and grew up with a love for cars and motorcycles. This passion would later inform his work, as he starred in the iconic film Rebel Without a Cause, where he played a rebellious teenager with a love for fast cars. In addition to his love for racing, Dean was also deeply committed to social causes. He was an early advocate for environmental conservation and was known to be passionate about preserving natural resources. Dean was also a strong supporter of animal rights and was actively involved in several animal welfare organizations. One of Dean's most notable philanthropic efforts was his work with the American Cancer Society. After losing his mother to cancer, Dean became a dedicated fundraiser for the organization and used his platform to raise awareness about the disease. He even appeared in a public service announcement for the American Cancer Society, urging people to get regular cancer screenings. Despite his untimely death in 1955, James Dean's legacy continues to inspire and impact people around the world. His commitment to social causes and his passion for racing serve as a reminder of the many facets of his life and the values that informed his work. Through his films and philanthropic efforts, Dean's impact continues to resonate with audiences today, reminding us of the power of individual action and the importance of standing up for what we believe in. James Dean's legacy in Hollywood is one of rebellion, intense emotion, and a powerful on-screen presence. His career, though short, left an indelible mark on the film industry. Dean's nuanced performances in films like East of Eden and Rebel Without a Cause continue to inspire actors today. For those aspiring to follow in his footsteps, Dean would likely advise them to stay true to their artistic vision and not shy away from taking risks. He once said, "Dream as if you'll live forever. Live as if you'll die today." This advice encourages aspiring professionals to embrace life's opportunities with passion and fearlessness. In terms of future contributions, the film industry is constantly evolving, with new technologies and storytelling techniques emerging all the time. Actors must be adaptable and open to learning new skills, while still holding on to the core principles of their craft. Dean's legacy serves as a reminder that even a brief career can leave a lasting impact. For those looking to make their mark in the industry, it's essential to approach their work with authenticity, dedication, and a willingness to push boundaries. By doing so, they can honor James Dean's legacy while forging their own unique path. James Dean's journey in the entertainment industry was marked by his unwavering passion and innovative spirit. Born in 1931, Dean's early years were spent in Indiana, where he developed a love for acting and performing. After moving to California, he pursued his dreams, studying at the Actors Studio in New York City. In 1951, Dean made his television debut, and by 1955, he had become a cultural icon thanks to his groundbreaking performances in East of Eden and Rebel Without a Cause. His portrayal of complex, troubled young men resonated with audiences and transformed the way stories were told on screen. Though Dean's life was cut short by a tragic car accident in 1955, his impact on the entertainment industry has endured. His innovative acting style, which blended raw emotion with subtle nuance, continues to inspire actors today. The power of creativity and perseverance is evident in Dean's legacy. Despite facing numerous obstacles and setbacks, he remained committed to his craft and left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment. His story serves as a reminder that with passion and determination, anyone can make a lasting impact. Without a doubt, James Dean was a trailblazing actor who left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. With his powerful performances in films like Rebel Without a Cause and East of Eden, he quickly became a symbol of youthful rebellion and angst. Despite his untimely death at the age of 24, James Dean's legacy continues to inspire and captivate audiences to this day. His ability to convey complex emotions with just a glance or a subtle gesture was truly remarkable. As we reflect on James Dean's work and impact, we can't help but wonder what other groundbreaking performances he might have given if he had lived longer. But even in his short career, he left behind a body of work that continues to resonate with audiences around the world. So, let's hear your thoughts on James Dean's legacy. What was it about his performances that you found so compelling? Do you have a favorite James Dean movie or moment? Be sure to like and share this post with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe for more content celebrating the creative spirits who have shaped entertainment. Your support helps us keep the conversation going and explore the enduring impact of artists like James